If you want to get girls, then pick up a sport. But not all sports are created equal. Today, we'll find out which sport is the best for you to pick up if you want to get girls. Basketball. You can't go wrong with basketball. Girls like guys who can shoot hoops, and the fact that you can breathe the air from the stratosphere helps. The only situation where being a basketball player will make you undesirable is when you have to use a squatting toilet. The amount of distance between your anus and the ball makes it really hard to aim. So, -1 point if you're Filipino. But other than that, basketball is a solid A tier. Soccer. Soccer is great for getting girls. A solid A tier. Except the amount of bitching and crying in soccer is just off the chart. No girl wants a drama queen. For that, soccer is C tier. Badminton is an instant F tier. My mom made me do badminton when I was a kid. Badminton started when two guys in a tribe got bored and started beating their chicken with sticks, and somehow that became a sport. I remember this really good player in my gym went to a tournament and he won a silver medal, but because he didn't win a goal, his mom made him run 50 laps around the gym. Meanwhile, some kid playing soccer outside got girls cheering for him. Don't do badminton. Badminton is an F tier. Sumo wrestling. It's been shown scientifically through multiple credible peer-reviewed studies that's girl like that bot. Sumo bot is that bot on steroids. Also, if you can afford all that calories, she know you ain't broke. And it doesn't hurt that you get to flash your butt cheeks. So, if you wanna get girl, pick up sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestling is a solid S tier. Swimming. Swimming is good because you get to show your body, making it a solid A tier. Except grown men pretending to be fish, that brings it down to a C tier. Also, speedo. Swimming is a D tier. Bowling. Now that's a sport. There is just something about bowling that simultaneously bring out the most manliness and elegance in a man. Forget that bot. When you bowl, not only the body but also your outfit, your hair, one could even argue your soul embodies the dad bod. And with that finger strength, what girl could resist? Also, if there's one piece of clothing that girls find the most sexy on a guy, it's a tiny glove. So if you wanna get girls, pick up bowling. Extra point if you look like Guy Fieri. Bowling is a solid S tier. Golf. So you're telling me all of this space is so you can try to put a ball in a hole? And you have slaves driving you and carrying your bags around? Golf is not a sport, it's a flex. And girls like flex, but it's not a sport. So golf get a special N tier for not actually a sport. Martial art. Since martial arts are combat in nature, the risk versus reward ratio is a big consideration when you're thinking about picking it up. The reward is, of course, knowing how to fight is very attractive for a girl. But the risk is that you could turn into one of those dorks who wear kung fu outfits to school. You know, do the Karate Kid montage in class.
Wax on, wax off.
And say things like,
"Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry."
for that risk, it's just not worth the reward. So martial art is an E tier. Tennis. Tennis is great for getting girls because you get to make those giving the girls a little preview, but those headbands don't do you any good. That's still a solid B tier. Ping pong. The fun-sized version of tennis. In this day and age, it's attractive to be minimalist. Also, look how big your hand looks holding that tiny racket. That's a solid B tier. But because of ball theory, ping pong is automatically an S tier. Football. Football is kind of goofy. You dress like you're from Spy Kid 3. For that alone, footballs is C tier. And lastly, bullfighting. If there's one thing girls love more than bravery, it's animal abuse. Bullfighting is a solid A tier. S tier if your name is Alejandro. There you have it. A comprehensive tier list of all the sports ever existed in the world. If you want to get girls, start sumo wrestling, bowling, ping pong, and bullfighting today. Good luck. Until next time.